Well, we're about halfway through day 6 of World's Group Stage here in Berlin with coverage brought to you by Alienware. I'm joined right now by Romain.
Hello,
Did I do that right? People
Absolutely.
just say Romain in the US.
It's good. It works.
I'm in Europe. I feel like I have to try. Regardless, I've seen you sort of floating around, but I just bumped into you up here on the balcony. How's Worlds been for you so far?
Really, really good. I mean, it's the best show we have in the League of Legends ecosystem. So having it in Europe is awesome from a business perspective. We usually take our clients to the LEC, to Berlin, to our finals, but having Worlds, I mean, we can show them the best teams. Like, they heard of SKT, RNG, and those guys, but now they can see them on stage.
And Clutch and TL, the best teams.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, at this specific time, we don't know if any NA team made it to the quarter. I really hope one is going to make it.
Actually, my Cloud9 might be out by now. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but regardless, yes.
Yeah, I hope Liquid's going to make it. But
yes, we'll see. But either way, so it's nice to have everybody here.
It's good. It's awesome. Like, everyone is coming here. Everyone is watching Europe. We don't have to wake up really early or go to bed really late because of time difference. So just love it.
Well, it must be kind of cool to have the LEC's coming out party be this year and then sort of cap it all off with celebrating it with Worlds.
It's like, I don't know who wrote the script, but I'm really happy about it. Like, it's perfect. First year of the long-term partnership and everything is going smooth. And we might even have a European team. Let's not jinx it, but
maybe.
That would be incredible.
I mean, we were just everybody I've been talking to is predicting G2 SKT finals. So,
oh boy,
at the very least, potentially you get a European team if everyone's predictions are right in the final arena in Paris.
If any of the 3 European teams goes to the finals, the crowd is going to be nuts. I mean, the crowd is going to be insane already. But if it's one of the teams they can connect to, oh my god.
Well, that's what Carlos was saying too. He's like, if we make it to the finals and there's not another European team against us, we automatically win because the crowd will just carry us to victory.
So actually, G2 used to be the villain, and everyone used to absolutely hate them, and like to the point you had a really silent crowd every time G2 was winning. But
it turns out winning a lot on an international stage gives you some credit.
And Caps being so nice, and Perks and Yankos going a bit troll, and goofy and stuff. I think people genuinely love them. They're also doing an incredible job when it comes to merch. So you see a lot more G2 jersey everywhere. Yes. So we saw it in Rotterdam, we saw it in Athens. So I don't think G2 are the hated guy anymore.
Yes. Well, when do you think any of these LEC teams will get to the level of Optic last year?
I'm gonna dodge this question, of course.
I had to find. I just was like, man, I just wanted to poke you a little bit. I mean, they're not in the LCS anymore. You can say.
I heard. That was an incredible experience. I met a lot of great people, and that was fascinating to me to discover American esport. Let's call it that way.
I was gonna say you got to live the LEC player's dream, coming and living in North America and working for one of the North American teams.
Yeah, and now I'm back to a real job.
I'm sorry. It's tough over here. Either way, we were just talking. You're not going to be in Madrid, unfortunately.
I won't be. I have some stuff to do here, but I will definitely be on stage in Paris. I'm lucky enough. I'm going to do the pre-show, so before the show to hype the crowd and everything. So, God, if I can have I was going to say a French team. There's no French team, but a LEC team, that's going to be insane.
So what is keeping you back here? I mean, because we've talked a little bit in the middle of the year, I think, whenever you were out in the North America, talk about what your job is, but what's sort of been keeping you busy lately?
Sadly, job doesn't stop with Worlds coming, as you know, and the off-season, I mean, we have to be ready for 2020. We have to get everyone on board. We have a couple of meetings to do and stuff like that. So we're lucky enough. We have a lot of Americans who flew there from Riot, and they are following the show from city to city. So Madrid is full, basically, and there is no need for me to be there. My boss is going for a couple of meetings, normally, maybe, so we're working on a weekly schedule, so things can change.
So right now, for off-season, whenever you worked for a team, I'm sure it was a lot of signing players and trying to figure that stuff out. I'm guessing here it's a lot of trying to make sure that like sponsors are lined up and all the cool deals happen for 2020.
Yeah, and teams are happy with what we did, and everyone is on a line for 2020 basically. But and there's something I actually do miss from being on the team side is usually if you're not good enough to make it to Worlds, you're absolutely off the whole September and October, and then the off-season restarts as soon as the big teams are back on the market. No more. No more for me. But I love it, though.
Yes. Well, I was actually going to ask you now, kind of reflecting on the past year of LEC, what's an area that you think you guys like knocked out of the park, and maybe where's an area where you guys are hoping to do better in 2020?
We've been doing a really good job, I believe, to understand our product, what we could sell, what's our portfolio of stuff to sell to sponsors. We did a really good job to sign sponsors, like coming from 1 to like 18 total over the year. So now the big challenge is to make sure those 18 sponsors are really happy. They are going to resign, ideally for more money in exchange of more visibility and stuff like that. And I think we still have a couple of categories open. So there's a bit of a challenge there. And yeah, we need to find new way to make cash, because at the end of the day, the money we get goes a bit to team as well. So we need to keep doing a better job.
How many sponsors did you say you have now?
Over the year, we had 18, but some of them are like linked to finals. So we sell final package. I think active right now, we should be at 12, something like that.
How does all that roll into Worlds? Because, I mean, Worlds and these international events are separate products, right? So do you ever have a chance to sort of carry some of those over? I mean, how does that work from like a business perspective?
So we sell Europe. You have a team in North America selling North America, and we have an internal team selling what we call the central events, so MSI, Worlds, and All-Stars. And those are more expensive, obviously, because you reach much more people. So let's say if you have a good sponsor at the local level, usually they ask you, how can I get Worlds? And then you just introduce them to the other Riot department, and then they renegotiate everything, and we see how it goes.
Do you have any of your LEC partners here for Worlds? As in, like, are they anybody sponsoring Worlds right now?
Red Bull.
Oh, Red Bull's here.
Red Bull is one,
Gotcha.
I think that's the only one.
So you get to hang out with them, presumably?
Well, we have a guy dedicated for the sponsorship.
Oh, yeah, on the international stuff. That makes sense. Well, regardless, it must be kind of fun for you to be here. And congratulations on a huge, very exciting year for LEC.
Thank you.
Anything you want to say to any of the fans out there of LEC as they're wrapping up this year and looking forward to next year?
Go LEC, keep watching us, and I really, really hope G2 or Fnatic or Splice are going to make it really far in the final. See you in Paris, and thank you for coming to Europe.
Yeah, of course.
How has been your trip so far, actually?
The weather could be a little better. LA, sunny, bright, beautiful, warm. Berlin is not those things, I would say. Also, I ordered a burrito last night.
No, you don't eat burrito.
I know.
No comment.
I know. Well,
that was bad. How are you doing, Mr. Brodin, behind the camera?
Well, we can talk. Let's wrap this up. You can check out the rest of my stuff, all my Worlds coverage right here.
Why would you ever want to wrap
on my
it up?
YouTube channel. There's beating war drums behind me right now. I don't know if you can hear them. But that's the chance of North America hoping that TL makes it out, because we're doing this outro before we figured out if they're going to make it out or not. So I guess you'll know whenever you watch it. Anyway, Oblie's here. You do a show.
The Liquid Update, youtube.com/Team Liquid. That's where you get all of your Worlds coverage around your only NA hope left at Worlds, because Cloud9 flunked out. Clutch Gaming are a group of sweet boys.
These outros will be after the end of the stage. So
well, that's fine, because Team Liquid's going to quarters. I'm calling it right now. So everyone else, we're coming for you. Biatch. Powered by Alienware.
Can I have the mic back? I don't know if they don't even know I'm asking because the microphone. By the way, I don't know if GL made it out, but their videos have been pretty good. You can go check out youtube.com/Team Liquid and go. If you missed any of it, it's actually pretty fun. Also, alienware.com/Travis. There's a link in the description.